Hey, and welcome to another stream with me, Tunray. I'm gonna get straight into it. We are doing something big again. But thankfully, 4J have already done half the work for me. Let's... Oh, Alan, hearing myself. Ignore me. There we go. Do a little something in the background. Let's switch this over to the correct view. There we go, we can hear the lovely roaring of the background. Well, I can. Okay. I'm also recording this on a separate instance of OBS, so if everything crashes, that'll be why. So, this week's challenge, because it's been changed to weekly now, is to build something around this volcano. This is a naturally generated volcano, and the first one has finally been discovered by, now if I can find it, someone called Undead Monkey Joe. They found the first natural volcano in Reforj, and that's so cool. Okay. Oh, I've got screen tear. Let me fix that. Bear with me a moment, my screen's gonna go black. And I'll make sure my recording isn't doing the same thing. Okay, my recording looks okay. Let's get rid of this little thing. And it's just me, you, and the volcano. A huge mega structure. I just couldn't help but to sort of enjoy it when it was discovered. And don't forget, we also have Strelling in the chat. We're going to be checking out, well, hopefully, if all things go well, I'm going to be checking out what Strelling's been working on. I'm quite excited to do, but we're going to do a little bit of building first. I want to get the framework in. And I need to be able to see what I'm doing if I'm going to do that. Make it nice and bright, midday-ish. Turn off time day, turn off mobs, and no explosions, please. This is not going to be small. Gotta figure out the best way to go about this. I'm also kind of waiting on a link to come through from Strelling, so let me just hopefully not ruin anything as I check. It might not be coming through. But if it's on Roblox, I'll be able to sign in on that in a little bit anyway. Now, could you be able to watch something, or at least I can mention it? I could. I had to check on your channel and I couldn't find any videos on what you've been working on. There's a link on your side. There definitely isn't on my side, I'm afraid. Have I got a way of showing this? Maybe? I don't want to dox anything. Let me just shoot it in. And one of these things will have it. Sound's gonna go for a second, I think, so bear with me a moment. If you managed to see that, yeah, there's definitely no link on my side. You might be able to post it in my community feed on Goober and Goobers as a be. I'll have to have a look. I am scrolling through, I'm umming and ahhing. Seeing if anything pops up elsewhere. I've got no new notifications. Barely get any notifications. Utterly wild, I tell you. Some messages, not all messages. Goodbye. I get exactly the same problem, I'm afraid. Even switch to newest, is still only 6 comments showing up. Look at the way the grass forms on this. I gotta pick the right side to build this from, and I think I'm gonna come out here. Should probably explain what I'm doing at this as well. I think I'm gonna... no, I won't explain what I'm doing because I might change my mind in a moment. Let me look back at the comments so I can see what's going on. Have a look at chat then, live chat. Why is this automatically set to top chat? I want to see all chat. Okay. Yes, I have the link. Yes, I can have a look at it, but I'm gonna have to set my screen up in a minute to do that. For now, let's do some building, and I'll try not to shout down the microphone. Okay. We're somewhere at least. Let me test my build limit, so see how tall I can get. Not very tall at all. Right. That's not going to hamper anything, but it is definitely going to dictate. I want to have some kind of like Godzilla-esque style creature bursting out the side of the volcano. And I don't have much room at the top to create any extra effects. We're gonna have to go with, well, whatever we can. And this is on a very heavy diagonal, so I'll have a lot of trouble with shaping. Unless I go Minecraft style and not worry about any of the smoothing things. I wonder if I can change the... Yeah, it should be set to all messages. That's just silly. Okay, I'm seeing all messages now. All good. Yeah, let me get some of the rough shaping in. So it's not going to be a proper Godzilla. Copyright reasons. And I like using a couple of very particular colours. Green, orange and red. So that I can get my shaping in. It's gonna be a big big girl, I think. Depending on the Godzilla you're familiar with. Definitely going to be a corner build. Oh boy. Nope, that's too far out. This one's going to be a balancing act, I think. Trying to find the right point at which I can have the head and the body merging without it being too close. This is very much not going to be an easy task. Why have I done this? I have no idea. I never do. I never have like a concrete plan in mind when I go into these things. So this is going to be the head area. And I think probably be about that big. Probably be a bit bigger than that then. Wow. The scale I'm going to be working with here is phenomenal. That does not feel anywhere close to big enough. Should you record if you want to? I'm going to be doing the best I can with what I do. No harm in having a go as well. I'm not ready to do any of that yet. Like I said, I want to do some Reforged things. This isn't a Reforged channel, but I do enjoy my Reforged things, so I want to be fairly heavily focused on Reforge as well as other things. Any art and animation, that goes on my main channel. This does not feel big enough. How is that possible? I might need to rethink my plans on this. Isn't it nice on Reforged that you can build on diagonals like this? That's a bit better. It feels more in keeping with the scale I want. And then we're going to have the body. I'm going to do the body in a different color to the head, just so I sort of have a different reference point. And I don't want to be going that down that quickly. It's going to merge from there. Could just make a giant turtle out of this thing. That would be hilarious. I will be opening like a chasm into this so I can have it exploded outwards. Just rethinking all of my life choices. Okay, maybe I am going a bit more Godzilla than I expected. The Godzilla from the thing I want to show you is only something to jump around in with some roleplay we could play. Maybe. I'm not good at the roleplay stuff. I'm so very out of practice. That's feeling more appropriate to... I need to find a good place for the shoulders. Probably around here, I think. I mean, obviously this won't be in keeping with the width of Godzilla. Or should I just call it Zilla? I doubt it'll ever be as majestic as the real Ho-Ho creation. Just putting in the sort of the rough skeleton of where it might go. And about the same on this side too. Not that I counted how long it was, but we're really just judging with our eyeballs. Estimation at its finest. With one arm forwards and one arm back, that would mean the legs that should be around, probably around here-ish. Means that this one's going to be the one that's forwards. And then have it bend back a bit as it sort of wades out of the volcano. And then this one will be a bit further back. I mean, I should probably turn the hips a bit as well, so it's sort of like slightly further behind the other hip. Maybe I set up correctly, maybe make it into a video. Yeah, maybe you should. That'd be kind of cool. Kinda is the wrong term. That would be cool. No kinda about it. Certainly a better idea than whatever I'm making. Just process done. Barely started. And there she is, Godzilla my version. Oh no, you just make me lose the game. Yeah, go ahead. Spoil a bit about the game as much as you like. You're in power. You've got the control. I don't think this might be maybe bigger than my dragon. That's not a huge win. And these shoulders might be too wide. Animations. Cool. What about animations? Have you got animations in there? That's slick. Optimization. Optimization is useful. Not that I think, if we're talking about what you were working on with the place, I don't remember that being, like, particularly bad at all. Oh, that is, much thinner than I... What do I expect? Honestly, right now, I have no expectations. I want full surprise going in. Doesn't help that my mind is filled with giant lizard right now. If it were a dinosaur, it'd be terrible. But terrible lizard. Dinosaur. Latin. Or is it Greek? I know what I'm saying. And I'm saying gibberish. The thing I like about organics is you can be fairly loosey-goosey with it. But not that loosey-goosey, because that was awful. You go in, you make the rough shape that you want, and then you sort of tweak it and refine it later. I feel like with buildings, it has to be correct from the start. All of your foundations need to be in the right place, all of your supports, walls, things like that all need to be correct in order for it to look any good. Oh, big one. Well, the place had a few issues with it in form of fun. I had lots of fun. You saw the issues. That makes sense. Okay, so from an artist's point of view, it is very common for the artist to see all the little flaws, all the problems with their creation. But the audience, the viewer, typically, I don't know why my Discord sounds on, typically don't see that, and they see all the positives. There'll always be a few critics, but you know. So I'm not surprised you'd see all the, that you'd see many of the issues. And that's a good way for you to build on improving. If you know what the issues are, if you know what you want it to be, you can work with those issues and turn them into solutions. Big neck lizard. You made something with potential. Excellent. Yeah, see, I like that. Even if it isn't ready yet, even if it isn't the best thing you're ever going to make, your magnum opus. I think I said that right. You're still working towards something great. And you can achieve it. I do not plan to build the neck out like this the whole way. There's going to be a lot of clouds going through my creation. Basically see as a demo of how the game will play. Like, yeah, and that's what you need. That's the foundation, that's the basics. You don't need strong art direction, you don't need high fidelity. You need something that plays well, or plays in line with what you want it to play like. Because if it doesn't do those things, the art is not going to help it, the music's not going to help it. Heck, I don't even think lore would help it at that point. Yeah, I like how it's chunky on that side, but not chunky enough on this side. I don't need it asymmetrical though. I'm okay with a bit of wobble. I play a bit longer. You mean in Reforj or what you're developing? Because what time is it? We're about... It's 6:30 my time, so I can probably go for another 10-15 minutes on Reforj before my plan was to then maybe switch over. I haven't got an abundance of energy, but it's holding at the moment. This could work. I need more flab to the cheek. He's not going to be fat, but when you're over 100 meters tall, you are going to have gravity affecting even the strongest of your muscles. Oh, where's all my blocks gone? Yeah, I'll leave it there for a minute. Just set up the lobby real quick. Yeah, you've got a few more minutes at least. Oh, one side is definitely wider than the other. I'm gonna have to... This bit's gotta be fairly symmetrical, unlike the neck. Might even shorten the snout. I might end up coming to like here. Which is not so bad. But I'm gonna make a real mess out of this if I don't pay attention to what I've got. Which one do I prefer right now? Probably the left side. imagine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Much thinner. Then I can tweak that bit as I go. Start shaping it into the right proportions. It's also going to look lopsided because I put the bottom bits in, so let me just add those for... Uh-oh. No, that's right. I'm spending way too much time on this little detail. And it is just a little detail. But I do think I'm happy with that. Think you got the lobby done? Nice work. Yeah, all that stuff goes way over my head. That said, I have had the idea to... Oh, it would be a really bad idea, but I've had the idea to have a go of playing with game development. Is that a good idea? I don't think it is. But I had a teeny tiny go of it. So far my tutorial has gone, this is a game, this is a camera, and I ran out of energy, so I stopped there. I've got ideas, is what I'm saying. I've always got ideas, I never have anything... anywhere to put them. Going stubby. Still need the mouth to sort of come out to there. The head is really the best thing to work from. I think so. I think I'm going to work from the head down. I think conceptually I'm in the right place. I'll just be tweaking and kneading it as I go. Because this is essentially my clay project now. And I just gotta hope I do a good job. I'm also gonna have to worry about the lighting as well. This isn't going to be as graceful as my dragon build. I'm definitely getting rid of those. I don't want to work my dragon now. I know the bits I need to do. They're just tedious bits, and it's kind of draining my brain battery to try and do them. I'm working on the membrane of the wing right now, which is very important. My dragon ever wants to fly. Don't know if I'm going to open the mouth. I probably will. No, not going there. Getting finesse with the shapes already, and I don't need to be focusing on that. I just need to get them right. Roughly in. What am I talking about? Imagine being me, thinking I've got something worthwhile to say. That's just crazy. Okay, about 5 more minutes. I'm going to take a teeny tiny break, have a drink, and then try and switch screens. I've not set up anything at the moment, so it might take me a couple of minutes to do. When I say that, I think I've got some of these settings left over from previous times. It just feels like a big triangle right now. Which is kind of what I'm going for. I think I was also hoping for more chub in the cheek. Yeah, if I go from the top, maybe that will help me find my spot. I'm doing that focus face again, where I forget to talk about things and nobody knows what's in my mind. And I think closer to that shape, and then I can start bringing it in here. I'm only gonna know... Hey, complete, done with the lobby. Well, I'll be there soon to check it out. I'm only gonna know if this is any good when it's finished. And I'm just not super duper confident right this minute. Not awful by any stretch, I'm sure. I then put, like, something at the very front. That's not the very front. This is the very front here. Yeah, probably would be worth me doing that. Give it a bit of a horn. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, that was the beginnings of me building a Godzilla-style mega monster emerging from the side of a volcano. If you've got any ideas or thoughts, I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, though, I'm going to take a mini break and reset my screen and hopefully check out what Stralon has been working on. Be back soon. And this is the part of my stream where we see how wrong everything has gone. So let's see if this works. Switching over to Roblox. We're joining Stralon in this new game, which I definitely remember seeing the name of, but I've already forgotten the name of it. Caught you. Okay. Over. Does everything look good? We've lost Spotify. Which I didn't set up. And Yeah, I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. I might be able to put this on. We can hear something in the background. Oh, I'm still playing Reforj with the old controller. Putting that in the background. Da, 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 da. Where's my... Aha! Okay, so when you zoomed out, you gotta use the mouse click. Shift to run, E to vault. And there's crouch for sliding. Nice. Okay, let's bring that over there. Oh, that's interesting. Somehow I've managed to get shift on slide. Well, let's see how that goes in. I assume it's loading. There we go, loading. Testing grounds. Oh, okay. Whoa! Darling, is that you? Okay, it's a big old playground. Running around. Quite a cool playground, actually. I like the cool... Oh, I can't zoom out now. That works for me. You ever played Tomb Raider? That reminded me of that. Aha! And slash. I'll probably die way quicker than Sterling would. I thought I was in the block for a minute. I found you out of bounds. That should normally pick a random guy, but it didn't. Oh. Oh, so it's... Am I broken? Well, I can't zoom out my camera. Don't know if that's important. I found out of bounds. Probably not important. I don't want to fall out, though. Can we take damage? That's a good question. So easy. Disappear. into the thing you're focusing on. Is this arena inspired by anything? Ah, big gap. Oh, so I do have climb. I'm dead on your side. See, I told you I'd die first. Let me... Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm not doing anything to you. There we go. Now we're even. I am the immortal Tunray. Eating my particles. Yeah, I probably am dead. But you said this is like the concept. So it's inevitably gonna have 1 or 2 bugs. I'm not good at those jumps. Whoa! I'm not good at those jumps either. Didn't even see that coming. Oh, there you are. Hello, Goober. I may have hurt Goober. We are immortal, we cannot die. Okay, I felt that though. What is more classic than the Roblox oof? There's a secret on this map. Well, it looks like there's a few. Got Goober up here. I don't think I'll be able to get over there. I'm good. Never tested multiplayer. Well, here's your test. It is a work in progress. Okay. Oh. You have over here. This is your dev box. Secret cube that tells everyone what exists in the world. Did I stab you? No. But I'm wondering, what's this thing for? And how far does infinity go? Oh no, you killed them. I didn't kill them. That can't be good for the environment. I hear noises in my area. I'll be back. Yes, I'm in the house all by myself, and I was just hearing creaks and groans over the headphones, which I think is just the sound of the house creaking. So you have changes in the place. Should we go check that out? Would you like to lead the way? I'm sure the easiest way is just to follow you. Okay, cool. Join. Oh yeah, because I can't party up because I haven't age verified. Invitation. And we are back to the place. Which, oh, hello. Hello, Goober. Goober, what are you doing? No, Goober, no! What a world the Goober lives in. Oh, that jump is disconcerting. I've lost my chat screen, but I've changed the, what I'm looking at. Join me, my game, Unity. Your game, Unity, is... Hang on. Let me looking for the link. How far back is my screen recording? Yeesh. Every area has a unique event. Now one new area. Interesting. Okay, let's go have a look. Thought I'd pause my other screen. Yeah, the Matrix. Okay. Need to... I don't know if I have clicked. Doesn't quite feel like I clicked. Wait, what? Spelling? Oh, it's not, yeah. It doesn't look together. I'm still no good at that. Huh. Fucking mini little camera. I've stopped picking up things. Or did I? Maybe that's what I wanted you to think. And I missed that. I don't have to cancel something. Yeah. It feels like that's a design flaw in the whole creation on Roblox. I'm gonna have a team of people. Or maybe that's the point. I almost had that timed properly, but actually I did not. Turn off this snorri cam. Don't need it. Yeah, at least I made it to the end, but there was no one running with me. Let me cancel doing that for a minute. Well, I found a currency. I think it reset me. And I've closed my other screen. It's going well. You still play the game, just play for a bit, check out, go your own way. Yeah. Yeah. We've had to play. I played for a little bit. Not too long though. Haven't got a huge reserve of energy. And this requires like intense thinking. Okay, so I've done that one. Let's try. I did click it. Definitely clicked it. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. This is. Whoa, this is way more ominous. I've lost the track. This one's way harder. It's very loud indeed. Let me see if I can just whoop that all the way down. There we go. Whoop, and I immediately fell off. There was a way to do a flashlight in one of the other ones. Don't think there is on this one. I didn't see that going. Well, there's some kind of tower up ahead. What is that? Oh, I have a feeling I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. And it's dark again. My gosh, Shalong, this one's not easy by any stretch. They're about half a meter in front of my face. Hello. Is that a ghost? And I missed it. You can see when there's someone else in front of you. How are you running this fast and knowing where you're going? Yeah, I guess you don't. Playing this level is not helping my creep factor with the sounds that I'm hearing in my house. Outside my house? Near my house. I hope I didn't go backwards. It better not be the start. Run along! Don't go the wrong way. Hard work. See, I nearly fell off immediately there. This one might be the nastiest of all of them. At least with the cave I had a flashlight. I looked away from the screen for half a second. Okay, so that teleported me forwards a bit. This probably won't. Oh, it does. That's nice. You can tell that I'm focusing because I'm not saying a word. And even focusing doesn't do anything for me. The end is in sight, but does that mean I'm close? Hooray! I'm never voting for that one. Here we go. Time to go for a swim. And I've lost Strelling again. Down into the hole. The aim is to collect all of the dots, but jumping over them. Not a smart choice. Oh, is this one of those moments? Slide. Whee! I don't think I can just go down them. We'll go the wrong way. Big diving board. I think I missed. I always thought I was kind of guiding through the things. I would have found out for myself. I am oblivious to so much, you do know that. I have eyes, but I don't use them. There, made it. But we are coming to the conclusion of my streaming energy, so I've got time for one more race. And then I'm gonna have to back out and call it. Maybe there's secrets I've missed. And by maybe, I mean almost certainly. Darling, I think there's a problem with your door. Not dooring. There's exit, but I can't go through it. Ah. So I climbed on something then. Crouch is E. Believe it or not, I forgot the controls as soon as I was using them. E. Yeah, I'm definitely low on energy. Forgetting what the letter E does. There's a hole in the ground. And the cupboards. Well, that's about right. Yay! Anyway, that's gonna be me done. I'm not gonna go for another round because as much as I enjoy mobile, I'm worn out and I have to take a break. I don't want to be crashing out. That would be worse. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Stralling, again for showing me through your things. And my brain has frozen. Yeah. Bye-bye. Jane.